followed? By who?
Some very bad men.
Stay right there. You in charge here?
Yes.
Where's the girl?
I don't know.
The girl. You think you can turn your back on us? You have something that belongs to me. Where's the code? Enough!
Hey there.
Hey, Joth, Jeff in Las Vegas. How are you?
How are you, Jeff? I'm good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for talking to me about Night of the Sicario.
Yeah, right on. I'm excited.
Well, for our viewers, why don't you set up the movie for us? Tell us what it's about.
Right on. Night of the Sicario is it's an interesting tale about there's a woman who's testifying against the cartel, and the DEA has brought her in from Colombia to testify in federal court, and they have separately brought in her husband and daughter, and on their way from the airport to the safe house, they are ambushed by the cartel, managed to slip away into a nearby residence that is a senior residence run by Taylor Ward, who's played by Natasha Henstridge. And it's during a Category 5 hurricane, right? So
Yeah.
pretty intense situation there. And then unfortunately, the cartel discovers where they are and try and find them and get the girl. And it's a big cat and mouse in this gigantic mansion that we shot in. And it's a pretty interesting, also one thing that's interesting about this is that it's a senior residence facility that's kind of on the outs. There's 5 remaining residents that actually play a little bit of a part in trying to help save the day, but it's a fun one.
Well, as a filmmaker, having your movie set in one location really helps, budget wise and everything, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And we were really fortunate that even though in this case it's one particular home, this place was gigantic. It was 20 bedrooms, 4 stories, elevator.
I could tell because like every floor was different. I mean, you were shooting all over the place in this building.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't have to cheat much. We had enough different looks to shoot in all different looks here in this place. It was great.
The last time I can remember a movie that was set during a hurricane, like during a crime caper or thriller, was Hard Rain with Morgan Freeman. If you remember. Yeah. So tell me about the challenges in working with water, because there was a lot of rain in this movie.
Well, yeah, here's the irony. When you want a beautiful sunny day and you're shooting, it tends to rain. Well, we had beautiful sunny days. We wanted the rain. So we had to manufacture everything. And not so hard when we're inside and we're raining on the windows and so on, but we did have some exteriors and we had a big shootout in an intersection, and we had to bring in giant Ritter fans. We had one that was like on a jet engine to create hurricane force winds and rain towers, and it was a lot of fun to shoot.
Yeah, I noticed you kind of cheated the car crash, which was pretty cool. I thought it was still effective, but you still had a crashed car at the end.
Well, yeah, what's also interesting is I wanted the viewers to feel as blindsided as they felt, which was actually our foreign title is Blindsided. So I didn't want them to see anything coming. I wanted them to be in the car as they're hit without even knowing what's coming. So it's pretty startling.
And your movie's only as good as your bad guys. And was it Manny Perez?
Perez and Roberto Sanchez. Yeah, they were great.
They were just intense. They really were.
I tell you what, I was intimidated. Just being in the room with them. Sometimes their characters were fantastic. They're so great to work with, though.
And casting Natasha Henstridge, Species fame. It's great to see her again. And she plays, the woman in distress, but also she's got a trick or two up her sleeve. Yeah,
she gets to kick some butt in this, and but it's nice. I mean, her character's got a lot of range, and she's a mother hen for the people that she's protecting. She's taking in this girl, protecting her, but she's got some real scary guys to fend off in the meantime, and she does all right.
And never worked with children or animals, but you worked with Addison Kendall, and she was really good. She had to keep up that energy. So how did you get her to keep up that look of despair and that she's danger at every turn.
You know, the great thing about Addison is she's a newcomer, and you know, obviously I was nervous not knowing exactly what I was going to get, but man, she brought it. She brought it for every scene. You know, we had some conversations. It's tough dealing, especially with kids, with emotional stuff, because you know, typically you want your actor to kind of go someplace emotionally to find that. You don't really want to do that with kids so much. You know, it's not always a healthy thing. But she was able to pull from some stuff, you know, to kind of get those feelings without having some deep dark past of her own, and she was able to do it take after take. And you know, it's really funny. We had one take where it was very emotional, and probably her most emotional scene, and we did it once or twice. I didn't want to do it too many times. And I had one idea that I thought we could maybe do something a little different. And I said, "Are you okay to do it one more time?" And she's like, "If we have to." But the point I'm making there is that she gave it her all on those previous takes. Not that she wasn't willing to do it again, but that she left it out on the table, you know, which I mean, top pro actors don't always do that, you know. So it was really impressive. I love working with her.
And you got to have your action star, Constance Mandalore. I mean, he brings it every time, doesn't he? That's perfect casting.
Yeah, Costas was great, a lot of fun, and yeah, he always brings the energy too. Yeah, he was great.
And you said it was your overseas title was Blindsided. So because you know this reminds me, it's like Sicario meets Cocoon. That's the way I like to picture it.
That's funny. Yeah, I have heard that reference.
And casting your seniors, I mean, they were excellent. They each have their own character and each had their own moment.
Well, and that was important to me. You know, I mean, a lot of action films have really just sort of 2D character cutouts, and I wanted to make sure that every character had some depth and had their own backstory and really got to, you know, contribute. Frankly, if they don't contribute to the film, why are they in it? You know, so I wanted to make sure everybody had their moment. I thought that was a lot of fun. We had a little bit of light moments with, you know, with the seniors in there. But yeah, it was important for me to give every character in the movie some depth.
Well, congratulations on Night of Sicario. Is it April 20th it comes out?
April 16th in theaters and April 20th on Paramount Plus.
Excellent. Well, congratulations and thanks for talking to me, and good luck with the film.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jeff. I appreciate it.